Warning: the following program contains scenes of delicious looking power tools and cutting of fresh wood. This is a sponsored video. Bosch sent me the content of today's topic to review on this channel. But once again, you can rest assured that the opinions uttered in this video is exclusively my own. Neither myself nor Bosch would benefit from sugarcoating this in any shape or form. So this is an honest review, just so we are clear.
Now, welcome ladies and gentlemen to Tool Blast. This wonderful, humble little program that takes the mystery out of tools so that you can decide whether to buy them or not. Actually, I'm saving you money. Welcome back to Tool Blast. This wonderful little creation of mine that evolves around power tools and dry wit. And in this episode, my prayers has been answered, you might say. And without further ado, I present to you, with a little help from my fiance's pillowcase, the brand new circular saw from Bosch. Now take it all in. It's a lot. It even smells nice. Now, Bosch aptly named this the Grizzly. And you may say, Grizzly? What? Did they make it from bear parts or something? And to answer your question, rather quickly, no, you moron. Of course not. That would be a terrible mistake.
As for specifications, we can see that it has a cut depth of 68mm at 90 degrees and close to 50 at a 45-degree bevel. It's also brushless, and it has a variable speed interface accessible on board the tool itself, as well as from your smartphone by using the app. The saw also came with two of these ProCore 8 amp-hour batteries, as well as the premium charger, also with Bluetooth connectivity.
The Bosch weighs in at 4.5 kilograms without a battery attached and 5.6 with a battery. And you may say, whoa, hey, put the brakes on, son. That's a lot of weight. That's 10 pounds. You expect me to carry that? I'm calling the union on your ass. Whoa, relax. It doesn't feel like 10 pounds when you operate it. This one is also guide rail compatible. It's compatible with the FSN, Bosch FSN system, Makita's guide rail system, Mafell, and even Festool. So that's, what can I say? It's the gift that keeps on giving when it comes to guide rail compatibility. This time, they included a plunge mechanism, which is fantastic. It's so incredibly easy to adjust depth this time around. No more fiddling with knobs and such foul things. And what can I say? When I compared the older brushed model to the brushless, I noticed a couple of things.
Important announcement. To be fair, this older model does not have a new blade. Not that it would matter terribly, but it would perform better. Absolutely. But the difference between the two is obvious regardless. God save the Queen and the country. Have a great afternoon and drink some tea. Adieu.
When I was cutting into construction timber, I noticed a few differences as well. Well, surprise, surprise. You can guess. And if your guess is that this one beat the shit out of this, you are wrong. My friend, you are so wrong. Haven't you learned anything? I have no hard feelings towards this older model at all. It's served me great the past 6 months, but when it comes to cutting hardwood, for instance, bench tops, stuff like that, it's not the best. When I was cutting a countertop in hardwood with this, I noticed a lot of deflection, even with a guide rail, and some burn marks, which is not something you want at all. While I was cutting with the new one, there was no such thing at all. One thing in particular was that the dust extraction worked incredibly well on this. The older one, it works okay, but it seems to spew out a lot more dust than this new one does. The new one seems to have improved the dust collection system a lot. So everything seems to fly through this channel and out. So if you attach a vacuum, that should probably eliminate almost any dust at all. The cut quality of this saw out of the box is also quite outstanding. All the cuts I did, there was literally no chips or splinters at all, which make this ideal for furniture and fitting, I think. This saw also comes with Bluetooth connectivity, which enables you to monitor and control your saw from your phone. And this is useful since this is a variable speed saw, 2500 to 5000 RPMs. This can be incrementally adjusted in 6 steps on the tool itself and on your app. There's a 7th step that's called the Eco mode. And that's like the power save mode, so it enables you to work 30% longer at less capacity, which is great if you don't have access to a charger or another battery for that given day. You also have a temperature monitoring device on the side, which will show up yellow if your tool is about to overheat and will flash red if it's overheated. As for batteries, you can use any Bosch professional lithium-ion battery since 2008, I think. But it doesn't mean that you should, because if you have a tool like this, it requires a more substantial fuel tank. Well, I'm not a scientist, so bear with me here, but I'm going to try to explain this with batteries. If you have a high output battery like this 18 volt, 8 amp hour battery, your tool will be able to draw more from its fuel tank, hence increasing the performance and runtime. Does that make sense? So if you put a smaller battery on this saw, it will not perform as well because the tool cannot draw as much from this as it can from the larger one, if that makes sense. That's why I would recommend a high output battery, because this saw requires a very substantial fuel tank to be able to operate as well as it does. And that's all I have to say about that. To conclude, I would like to say that this is a wonderfully crafted tool. It's solid all the way through. It's tremendously powerful and really precise. So I think Bosch really did something great with this. With the power and capacity, I think also this would be a great match for framers, because you can do a lot of cuts quick and efficient. If you like your tools to be small and compact, so you can fly around up on roofs, up ladders, and cutting a lot of stuff over your head, then this is probably not the tool for you. Now the time has come for me to say goodbye. And I'm not great with goodbyes, but they are necessary, because I don't want to edit more footage than I absolutely have to, because this is a lot of hard work. So thank you for watching. I hope you like this wonderful little creation that I have crafted with these hands and this brain. And I hope that you will at least consider to subscribe to my channel, because if you do, I can guarantee you more content like this in the future, and surprises. Surprises that might even come as a surprise to even myself. And that's the very definition of a surprise, won't you say? Until next time, take care, and don't break quarantine